Oh, okay. What's that? And suddenly they heard a strange voice coming through the forest. All things bright and beautiful, whack! All creatures great and small, whack! Oh no, it's a teacher! The murderer's panicked. If he catches us trying to kill someone, he'll smack our butts, won't he? Let's get out of here! And they shoved Basil inside a sack and hung it on a tree. Okay, that's great. Everyone will think he's an orange or something. Let's go! And off they went like ants whose pants are on fire. Poor Basil twisted and wriggled and pulled and stretched and finally got his head out of the sack and saw the teacher below the tree. All things bright and beautiful. Ah, good morning, tree. Have you been a good boy? Really, but I don't believe you. Thwack, thwack, thwack. Then Basil called out, hello down there. Good grief, I thought you were an orange. And the teacher quickly let Basil down to the ground and helped him out of the sack. What are you playing at in that sack? Not misbehaving, are you? Oh, no, sir. I'm not naughty. But my brother Septimus has tried to have me murdered. What disgraceful behaviour! He deserves a sound thrashing. Let me get in the sack and I will teach this brother of yours a lesson. You climb up the tree and hide in the branches and you'll see what happens to people who are naughty. So Basil quickly put the teacher in the sack and hoisted him up the tree. Then scampered to the topmost branches where some bluebirds invited him to share their nest, so he would be well hidden. After a while, Septimus came sneaking along below to check that the murderers had done their job properly. And he was frightened when he heard the teacher call out, hello down there, because Septimus couldn't see where the voice was coming from and thought it might be Basil's ghost. That! It wasn't me that murdered you, Basil. Oh, cross my heart. The teacher called out, I'm up here in this magic sack. In a short time in this sack, I have learned everything there is to know in the world.
I know where the hole in the donut goes when you've finished it. I know what happens to all the odd socks that get lost in the washing. I know why you never see any baby pigeons. And I also know where all the belly button fluff comes from. Would you like to share in all this knowledge, little man?
Oh, yes, please, cried Septimus. I'm a very rich man, but I'd like to be very clever as well. So Septimus took the sack down, let the teacher out, and quickly got in himself. Then the teacher hung him in the tree, got out his best cane, and thwack! There's lesson 1. Thwack! There's lesson 2, and thwack, 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 there's 1 for luck. Well, 3 really, ha-ha. Right, I must be off now. School starts in a minute, boys to beat, and I hope you'll all behave yourselves in future. And he strode away, spanking a few untidy-looking trees as he went. Comb those leaves, straighten those branches, thwack, thwack, all things bright, and thwack, thwack, thwack. Basil waited all night, and when morning came, he climbed down from the bird's nest to let his brother out of the sack. Oh, am I relieved to see you, cried Septimus. A teacher hung me up in this sack and said I would learn everything there is to learn in the world, but I didn't learn anything. Nothing at all? Asked Basil. Well, not really, except as I was hanging there upside down and thinking I was all alone and would surely be in the sack until my dying day. I thought to myself, now if I had a brother who loved me, he'd come looking for me and I'd be saved. But then I thought, why should my brother Basil love me when I've always been so cruel to him? And I made a promise that if you saved me, I would be nice to you forever and ever. I would hug you forever and ever and love you forever. Yes, all right, said Basil. I'll forgive you on one condition. Anything. What is it, my dearest brother? You have to eat the turnip. No, never. Oh, very well, then. And for 10 years to come, Septimus had turnip for breakfast, dinner and tea, till it was all gone, except a sprouty bit at the top that they kept to show their grandchildren, in case they wouldn't believe that the story of the giant turnip was true. Because, of course, it is. Perfectly true.